Today I'm talking about the horror story. So you have a section of hair that is a hot mess. What do? And I started detangling. Okay, 1 2 1 2 1 2.
Welcome to my channel. My name is CilviaDwomoh and you are watching my YouTube channel. I welcome each and every one of you, and make sure before you continue watching this video, if you enjoy this video, give this video a thumbs up, give it one more thumbs up for my new look. What do you think? Okay, so welcome everyone. I welcome you today. We are continuing our hair regimen for 2017 series. How can we improve our hair regimen? And today I'm talking about the horror story. I'm talking about detangling and why is it necessary for we to detangle our hair? I mean, last night I was just ready to just take care of my hair before I go to bed, and I found out that I had some situation going on in between my hair, in between my strands. You know what I mean? There's a situation going on, so I took my time and I started detangling. Okay, 1 2 1 2 1 2. It takes time. It takes time, guys. So if you want to detangle your hair, make sure you have time. You have extra time. Don't rush into it. Okay, so here are my few tips on detangling your natural hair and how it can help you improve your hair health and journey. How to go smoothly through your journey in the year 2017. Okay, number one, here are some easy ways to detangle your hair. You can damp your hair with some conditioner and water in order for it to be soft enough so that the tangles and the mattedness can be a bit softer, and that way it can help you to detangle it easier. So let's say you have a section of hair that is a hot mess. What do? Take a spray bottle of water and spray your hair first of all. Then maybe take a conditioner that you think has enough slip that can help you detangle easier. You know what I mean? Okay, so you spritz your hair with water, your hair is wet enough, add in the conditioner and start detangling your hair. I use my hands, okay? You can use a Denman brush, you can use a comb, whatever suits your need, but just make sure you are not stressing your hair out. Make sure it is detangled properly. So take your time and detangle your hair. No, you know what? Avoid dry detangling the best as you can. Okay, so it all depends on your hair and how it responds to it. If your hair responds to detangling your hair dry and it works fine and perfect for you, go for it. Okay, you have to stick to what works for you. You don't have to stick to what anyone says. First of all, you have to try what people say and what people have tried and see what works for your hair. So once you find out that, okay, my hair doesn't work well with adding conditioner, I can just add water and detangle, then stick to that. Don't change it for nothing. Stick to what works for your hair. If you find out that your hair works with dry detangling, then I say go for it. Hold on. I spritz it a little bit with some water and I detangle it like that. It's up to you what you want to do. You can either spritz it with just water and detangle, or you add a conditioner just for the benefit of the slip. So that is how to detangle. Tip number 2, use your fingers, use a comb or a Denman brush. That's my tip number 2 for you. Find the tool that works with your hair. You try your hands and see, do I use my hands well to detangle? Okay, no, I don't use my hands well. Let me try a Denman brush. You take a Denman brush, you try to detangle it a little bit, slowly by slowly. It's working. Then use the Denman brush. Okay, maybe you find out that the Denman brush is really not doing anything good to your hair. Maybe try a wide tooth comb. Okay, don't go for that tiny comb. Go for a wide tooth comb. Maybe you will find it beneficial for your hair. So that is my tip number 2. Use your hands, a Denman brush or a comb or leave a comment below and tell me how do you detangle your hair. Maybe you have a new revolutionary method that I would love to hear about, and maybe that has worked for you very well. Just comment below and let us know what is that style, what is that thing that is helping you. We will appreciate, okay? Tip number 3, I want you to now check how you detangle your hair. Number 1, a good method is to stretch your hair, stretch the matted hair. So you stretch it, and then you find the location of that tangle. Just find it, you know, dun dun dun. Okay, find the location of that mattedness, that matted hair, and start detangling. So tip number 3 is keep your hair stretched while trying to detangle it. So what I do is when I find a section that is matted or is tangled, I hold it and I stretch it, not overstretch it, just stretch it in order for it to be stretched so I can see where the matted or the tangled area is. So once you have done that and your hair is stretched, it is stretched, now you can detangle from the ends. I start from the ends going up. I don't start from the top going down. I start from the ends. I stretch my hair and I start from the ends and I try to unravel on mat. Is it a word? Or mat? Yes. Is it a word? Okay. To detangle. Let's just use that word. So start from the ends towards the root. Don't start from the roots towards the end, because you know what? If you start detangling from the roots before you reach to the ends of your hair, you will meet another mess. So start from the end, deal with the mattedness at the end, so by the time you reach to the root, your ends are free. Okay, so that's my tip number 5 or 6, something like that. And my last one for detangling is, okay, you have done everything. You have mixed it with water, you have added conditioner, you have stretched it in order to find that spot that is tangled, and you use a wide tooth comb or you use your fingers to detangle. You have stretched it and you start detangling from the root. The next thing is, once you have detangled that section, you have to keep it in a style, in a position that it will not tangle again, because you know our hair and our hair type is easily, you know, they have a strong bond between them. The strands have a strong bond. So as soon as you just leave them, they will just get back together. So what you have to do is you can maybe twist your hair, twist the section that you have detangled, twist it and just keep it aside, maybe with a clip or something like that, and then go to the next section. So a bonus tip for you is maybe you can section your hair and then detangle each section, twist it and put it back in place and go to the next section. So by the end, you will have finished all the section of your hair. Your hair is in place, is detangled, and your hair is happy and you are happy. So that is my tip for detangling your natural hair. Detangling is something that we really overlook or we rush to sometimes because we don't have time, but detangling needs time, because you can do something to your hair and that you may regret it after. So I highly recommend that you take your time when you are detangling and take it seriously, because if your hair is matted and you just leave it like that, after some while you will have to do something more drastic to it, because the tangles will be so bad that you can't handle it. Okay, so we are trying to avoid that. So this is my tip for detangling. I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't subscribed, because I have some other videos and tips on how to build your regimen, how to improve it, and even tips on how to grow your hair, because we all want the best for our hair and for ourselves. Yes, make sure you check the first part of this series on how to build your regimen, tips on how to wash your hair, and tips and tricks on how to wash your hair and how to maintain it, your daily maintenance routine that is very important for you in order for a long-term maintenance that will result in a good, healthy hair that grows. Yes, thumbs up. Okay, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Subscribe. I will see you in my next video. Take care. Have a nice day. God bless. Bye.